What's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Realistic Summer Career Mode. This is episode number 26. We start today's episode off on the back of our win over Watford. As you can see, our fixtures for November. In the last episode, of course, I discussed at length the new features for FIFA 23 and specifically in Career Mode as well. But as you would have seen during the last episode, we did beat Sparta Prague on match day 3 of the Europa League group stage. So we now got a 3-point gap on Apoel in third. We're still 1 point behind Marseille right now, but it does mean if we win 2 of our final 3 Europa League group games, we qualify for the knockout stages, at the very least the preliminary round. You would have seen as well, we were knocked out of the Carabao Cup by Liverpool. We did lose to Arsenal as well in a big battle on the table right now too at home, but we responded with a win at Vicarage Road. That was how the results went in the last episode. For the first game of today's episode, Sparta Prague, match day 4 of the Europa League group game. Obviously dismantled them in the Czech Republic, now taking them on here at Selhurst Park. Win this game and qualification is all but in the bag. In today's episode, those guys, God, here we go. I decided what I would do today is give you my upcoming predictions for the Premier League. Now, I'm not going to do position 1 to 20, say who's going to finish where, because, you know, I'm not Mystic Meg, and as you know, I get all my predictions wrong for the most part, so of course, I'll probably get all 20 positions wrong. But I thought I would talk today about, you know, what I believe is going to happen, who will win the title, top 4, bottom 3, and just a surprise package of the year as well. So obviously, heading into the new season, I don't often do major predictions, but I thought, why not? Let's have a bit of fun with it, because you already know I've tipped Spurs to win a major honour this year. I've said I think Spurs are going to win a trophy of some kind, be it the FA Cup, the EFL Cup, the Premier League, or the Champions League, or perhaps the Europa League if they were to get knocked out in their Champions League group stage and go into the Europa League. I've said I think they will win a major honour this year. I guess we'll have to wait and see. So I thought, okay, alright, you know, why not? I throw my hat into the ring there. Why not give my Premier League predictions as well? So as we know, one more night, guys, one more night. That's our final sleep tonight. And then tomorrow night, Crystal Palace play host to Arsenal at Selhurst Park. Once again, second season in a row where Arsenal are kicking off the season away from home in a London derby on Friday night. How about that? Last year, of course, it was Brentford, as we remember. They lost that game 2-0. But even so, yeah, I thought I'd give my predictions. And yeah, we're one night away. Cannot wait, man. I watched the Community Shield, obviously, on the weekend, last weekend. And, you know, Liverpool, Man City, what a rivalry that's turned into. And even though, you know, the Community Shield, we talk about it a lot, it's often regarded as a bit of a glorified friendly, you know, not a major honour. Even so, because of the rivalry between the two teams, it felt like such a massive game. It really did, like an FA Cup quarter-final or something. You know, it was a brilliant game. Obviously, the first battle between Darwin Núñez and Erling Haaland, and obviously we saw Núñez came out on top, scored a dagger right towards the end of the game in that 3-1 victory as well. Great game, and once again, I do believe these are going to be the top 2 teams in the Premier League for the upcoming season. So, I'll start off with a big question. Who do I think is going to win the Premier League title this year? I'm going to say Liverpool. I think Liverpool are going to win the title this year. I really do. Manchester City held them off last year by coming from behind on the final day. They were 2-0 down against Steven Gerrard's Aston Villa. It would have been poetic, wouldn't it? But in the end, they won it 3-2 with a sensational turnaround, scoring 3 goals in about 10 minutes. Absolutely incredible comeback win from Man City to pit Liverpool to the ground on the final day and win it by a point. I think this year, Liverpool are going to win it, though. I really do. Last year, of course, they won the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup, a domestic cup double, but of course lost in the Champions League final and finished runners-up to Man City. I think Liverpool will win it this year, though. I really do. You know, I look at the 2 squads and it's just so hard to split them. It really is. I mean, I've said before, you know, you look at the 2 teams and you think, well, where's the weak spot? There really isn't one. Both teams have got a fantastic set of players, right from the goalkeeper ranging through to the man up top. Erling Haaland, of course, being brought in with Man City this year. Had a bit of a tough debut at the Community Shield at Wembley, but something tells me he'll adapt just okay. You know, so it's a brilliant set of players they've got that normally start. And then you look at the benches of both teams, and there's brilliant depth there as well. Man City, of course, have had a bit of well, not a clear out per se, but a couple of big sales in Zinchenko and Jesus going to Arsenal, obviously as well. Steffen's gone out on loan, still got a new backup goalkeeper for this year, and Ortega as well. Obviously, the Fernandinho going back to Brazil as well. But you look at the players coming in, you know, Calvin Phillips obviously getting signed from Leeds United, obviously Erling Haaland, the big signing, and they're still in talks of a couple more as well. Marc Cucurella, Guardiol from RB Leipzig as well. I'm sure they'll make 1 or 2 signs for the window is done as well. They're both fantastic teams, and it's so hard to split them, you know, it really is. I'm not sitting here saying because I think Liverpool are going to win the title, that they're a better team than Man City. I don't believe that at all. I just feel that they are going to win it this year. I can't give you the reason why. I just really do feel as though, and it's not even partly due to the Community Shield. Even before that, I still felt as though Liverpool will avenge the demons of last year and will win the title. It's such a great job coming back, you know, to force it to the final day. I just really do feel as though they'll be able to win it this year. I can't tell you why, but I just do believe Liverpool will be crowned champions this season. I guess we'll wait and see, but that's my prediction. Liverpool pipping Man City to the crown, but once again, I think it will be a Liverpool-Man City 1-2, and it will be in that order as well. So Liverpool first, Man City second. I do believe that's what we'll see. As for who finishes in third and fourth, this is going to be an interesting one because, I mean, I think most people have Liverpool, Man City as a top 2, don't they? Yes, of course, some people might say perhaps a Chelsea sneaking in there, but most people probably do see that the way I do as well. Just depends on who you think will be champions and who you think will be runners-up. But third and fourth, this is where it gets interesting. Now, as we know, last year, Chelsea Spurs. This year, who do I think is third and fourth? Tough one. Tough indeed. But I think Chelsea are going to be third once again. I'm a huge fan of Thomas Tuchel. Obviously, the job he's done at Chelsea, taking over, winning them the Champions League in his first season. Obviously, last year, 2 domestic cup finals. Yes, they lost both of them, but took Liverpool to penalties in both of those games, of course. But I think Tuchel will once again put Chelsea back in the Champions League for the following season. I really do, because, you know, you think about Chelsea and you think about all the drama last season, mostly coming off the pitch with the sanctions on Abramovich, of course, but also with what was going on with Romelu Lukaku. Well, that's now been sorted. Lukaku's gone. He's back in Inter Milan, obviously on a loan spell, but even so, not at the club anymore. And yes, they've lost Christensen. Yes, they've lost Rudiger, but Koulibaly is in, and obviously everyone knows this guy is a really great no-nonsense centre-half and has been for years at the Stadio San Paolo with Napoli. They've also signed Raheem Sterling, won so many things with Manchester City, and right now still good enough in his prime right now here at Stamford Bridge. And I think they probably will make 1 or 2 more signs for the window's done as well. Chelsea's side, I think, is more than good enough to stay in the top 4. I'm a huge fan of Thomas Tuchel. I really, really am. And I think, once again, they will be in third place, just like last season. But fourth, this is the interesting one. Oh, man, I tell you what, I think I'm going to get the top 3 right. I do. But fourth, I've been wrestling with this prediction for a while now. I don't know. You know, the big 3 you would say outside of the big 3 I've just given you there are Arsenal, Spurs and Manchester United. The Red Devils have now got Erik ten Hag, and I think we're all excited to see, will he be the man that finally gets it sorted in the post-Fergie era? Then there's Spurs, who under Antonio Conte I've tipped to win a trophy this year. But then there's Arsenal, who I've said before have done some splendid summer business this window, and I'm so excited for. So really, all 3 of them, I could say I got a great shot to make fourth. If I had to go and give you my prediction, who I think's going to do it, I think Arsenal. I think Arsenal are going to do it. Now, I know that sounds crazy because we've seen Ten Hag come in. They've signed Malafia. They've signed Martinez. And obviously, there's a lot of talk they're going to sign Frankie de Jong as well. Erik ten Hag coming in. World-class manager. You know, there's so many reasons why Manchester United should be fourth this year. You know, you think about Spurs. They've had some great summer business themselves this year. Some really good signings made. I'm a huge fan of Perisic on the left-hand side, perfect for Antonio Conte. Obviously as well, they've made some good signings with Richarlison coming in, Bissouma as well, you know. And I've said that I think that Spurs are going to win a trophy this year. Zaniolo might link up with Conte as well. I've said I think Spurs will win a trophy this year. They've still got Son, they've still got Kane. So why would I not having him fourth? Well, I don't know what it is. Like I said, I really can't split these 3. I really don't. I mean, Spurs, Arsenal, Manchester United, I wouldn't be surprised if any of them end up taking fourth. Or even third. I wouldn't be surprised one bit to see any of them in the Champions League for the following season. I don't know what it is. I really can't tell you. I just do believe it will be Arsenal. Out of the three, I think Arsenal... I think all three are going to be really close. I think all three are going to be really close. I think this might be the closest race we've seen for 4th place in absolutely years. I really do think it could be one of the tightest Champions League qualification races we've seen in years. But I think Spurs, Manchester United, just going to miss out. And I think Arsenal will pip them both to 4th place. Don't ask me why. Again, like I said, it could be all three of them, really. I don't know. But I'm going to go with Arsenal, stick my neck out and say the Gunners. I still think Spurs will win a major honour, but I think Arsenal are going to pip them to 4th place. I guess we'll have to wait and see. As to the bottom three, really briefly, who do I think is going down this year? It's a really, really tough one, I've got to be honest, because there's such fantastic talent in the Premier League, of course. But I have to say, the newly promoted sides, I'm excited. Some good business has been done. But I do think, once again, Fulham are going down. I think they've just got the curse of the yo-yo team at the moment. You know, like Norwich City. I do think Fulham, once again, like we've seen over the years, will go down. I think Fulham are going to go down. I also think that Bournemouth are going to go down as well. Nottingham Forest, though, I think they're just about going to keep themselves up. I do. And the third team, the third and final team that I think are going to go down, Southampton. I do. Don't ask me why, but I think the Saints are going to struggle. I think they're going to struggle to get out of the blocks, most importantly. And I think they're going to go down. Don't ask me why, but I think the Saints are going to join Bournemouth and Fulham in the bottom three this year. Those are my predictions, guys. Please take them with a pinch of salt, because you know I'm wrong most of the time, as we know. So take those predictions with a pinch of salt. Don't vilify me. Don't villainise me. They're just my predictions, and more often than not, I'm wrong. So if you're a Man United fan, a Spurs fan, or, you know, a Bournemouth, Fulham, or Southampton fan, you should be pleased that I've said those things there, because, yeah, I'm wrong most of the time. But let me know in the comment section down below, what are your predictions for the upcoming season? Who do you think is going to win the title? What do you think the top four will look like? And who do you think is going down? Let me know in the comment section down below. And guys, keep it lighthearted, keep it fun. It's just football. It's just predictions. I'm not a mystic meg. I don't know everything, and more often than not, I'm wrong as well. So let's keep it lighthearted, shall we? Have a great day, guys. Much love to you all. Let me know your predictions for the Premier League in the comment section down below, and I'll see you for the next episode of the Realistic Summer Career Mode very soon.